welcome to the Cambridge Kitchen, and what we're going to do today is we are going to make the classic British dish, bangers and mash with some onion gravy. Dead simple, dead beautiful. Okay, all we're going to need to start this off, we're going to need a saucepan and some potatoes. So with the saucepan on the stove, it's about half full of water. Let's get the heat on that and let's season it up with some salt. Okay, don't be scared, get a bit of salt in there. And what we're going to do then with our potatoes, okay, depends how many people you're feeding, how many potatoes you're going to do. I'm going for 1 to 2. We're going to get these potatoes into the water. Get a lid on it and get them boiling. Okay, so while those potatoes are boiling, I've got some sausages. Okay, I've got some caramelised. No, I haven't. I've got some Cumberland sausages. There they are, nice and spicy Cumberland sausages. What I'm going to do, like I said, I'm only going for 1 to 2. Okay, so we're going to pop our sausages into a little oven dish. There we are. We'll just pop our sausages into the oven dish. There we are. A tiny splash of olive oil on there, nothing much, just a little drizzle. And I coat them over there so they go nice and brown, and then that oven dish in that preheated oven. So there we go, we've got a preheated oven here at about 180 or so. We're going to pop our sausages in there while our potatoes are boiling, and then we'll get back in about 20 minutes or so and take a little look at them. So our sausages are in the oven, our mashed potatoes or our potatoes are boiling on the stove. All we're going to need to do now is to prep this red onion ready for the red onion gravy. Okay, I'll show you what to do. There we are, we'll just peel the onion. Take the skin off him. Okay, what we're going to do with this onion then, we're going to cut him in half, and we're just going to slice it now into like half onion rings, if you like, nice and thin, not too thick at all. And again, depends how much onion you want in your gravy. I'm probably going to use the whole lot, to be honest with you, because I quite like onion. Here we are. Trying to get this as thin as I can. There we are. That's probably going to be enough. Okay, we can decant that now into a plastic container. We can set that aside for use a little bit later when we're making our onion gravy. There we are, our potatoes have been boiling over here now for about half an hour or so, and I've just checked them and they're nice and soft. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these off the heat now, drain them off, get them over there and mash them up. There we are, there's our potatoes all drained and ready to mash up. Okay, so what we're going to need is 1 lump of butter. There we are, we'll get them mashed. Now take our masher and we're just going to mash the hell out of them for a while now until they're nice and soft and creamy. I mean, do them your own way. What you can do with these, if you want, add a little bit of milk to it. I like a little splash of pepper in mine, okay, so we're going to add a shake or 2 of pepper just to give it a bit of a flavour. And mash them now until they're nice, fluffy and creamy. Yeah, pop the lid back on our potatoes now they're all mashed. Stick them over at the back of the stove there and they'll stay nice and warm. Okay, so we've just checked our sausages and they are pretty much done in the oven. So we can pop them out of the oven now and we can get them all cooking, get this whole dish put together. So there we are, there's our sausages. As you can see, lovely and cooked, and they've produced a whole load of nice fat there as well. Okay, if you want to, what you can do with these, just spike them with a knife and they'll let some more juices out, which is what we want really. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop our sausages into a container and set them aside. There we are, we can pop them over there with the mash, so they're out the way. I'm going to take all of this juice now. I'm going to get the heat under our frying pan. I'm going to take all of this sausage juice, get it into there. There we are. And what we'll do, just to add a little tiny bit more to that, is we'll add a little tiny bit of olive oil to it as well. There we are. Get that pan nice and hot. Okay, we'll take our onions that we chopped up earlier. And what we're going to do now is we are just going to caramelise these onions in that pan. Get them in there. Now get that all mixed around. Leave them now to cook for a few minutes until they start going nice and soft. There we are. So while those onions are caramelising now for a few minutes, we're going to take one beef stock cube, okay, and we're going to crumble that up into a jug. Get that into a nice powder in there. And what we want to make here is 150 mils of beef stock. So pop some hot water in there, 150 mils, mix it up with a fork. Okay, and back at the onions, we can see now that they've softened, they're starting to go caramelising a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to use a teaspoon here, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of soft brown sugar. Okay, so 1 decent teaspoon of soft brown sugar in there. Get that mixed in. All mixed into those onions. There we are. And on top of that then, we are going to get some plain flour, and we're going to put 1 decent teaspoon of plain flour into there. And we're going to get that all mixed in as well. Into that fat, there we go, into those onions. There we are. We want to make sure the heat is nice and high on this now. And be careful when you add this, it may splash a little tiny bit, okay? But your beef stock that you made a few minutes ago, get that into that frying pan. There we are. Get that all mixed in, and that's going to thicken nicely into a lovely, lovely onion gravy. There we are. All that remains is to add our 2 sausages that we put aside a few minutes ago. Get them into the onion gravy and any juice that's left in there. Get that all mixed together. And that looks absolutely fantastic as it is. Let that cook there for a few minutes. Ready to serve with our mash. Bangers and mash, onion gravy. Enjoy.